Hello, I am Fjallsback and welcome to Baldur's Gate. Right, we are in a house where there is a secret entrance exit.
If
That's the
none
thing
are
that we're
better.
gonna go for. It is actually locked. Okay. So let's see if we can do
You're a
something
queer
about
fellow.
that bit.
This way.
Operates, does not have a conventional lock. It may be warded against simple spells. Okay, so we'll have to do something else in order
None are
to
better.
get in here. To bear this house here in mind and get back to that door at some point. Right, so I guess we're heading up here.
I'll do my best.
So we are shipwrecked on some island somewhere where things seem nice and cozy, but they probably aren't. Right, let's speak with this guy here.
You are quite the novelty.
Well,
never seen your like before.
alright, well hello there, it's quite a chatter. The chatter of you around the village, nay, none have seen the like you before, not even some of the eldest. What is your name? My name's Conrad, milady. What might yours be? Be not so formal, my lord. My name is Delaney, and I'm pleasured to meet you. I'm sure you are. So what's there to do in this no-horse town? This pleasure's all mine, I'm sure. What do you do here? Let's go with that one. We are polite and all that. What do I do? I'm history, forgive me. I mean, I'm historian. I keep stories of the great elders and some of the few relics of old. I learn the old tongue well, yes. I try to keep the speech, but we have been I've been on our own for some time. What of you? What do you do? I seek adventure and travel. Yeah, that's the one we'll go for. The other seems a bit odd. I've heard of such, of the wanderings that knows no bounds. You seek adventure. There is little of such on the island home, but I have a mundane task to ask of you if you'll hear me out. I'll listen what you'll need of me. It's a simple task, complicated some. The storm you felt that took your ship, it was fierce here too, and a cloak that draped the village center was cast to the wind. I think it's beyond the wall, and I will not risk the beasts. Get it, will you? Okay. Why should I borrow? Is it valuable? A very prominent, though slightly odd place for a cloak. Of what significance is it? It is old as we are people, from the ship home that crumbled beneath. It symbols the past we have come from. It drapes the village center as we use the past to move forward. You know how important symbols be. This is ours, the best the beast may have, and I need you to get it. Will you help me in this? I don't know why words are so difficult right this evening. Without question, I'll help you. I will search and return as quickly as I can. Thanks be, I will await you with hopeful heart. You are welcome. Sight to my eyes. If you succeed, I wish you well. Alright. Anyone else around here? Commoner, and this is Lachi.
You will not taint the village.
Stay away from my garden. I don't want my vegetables trampled upon. Don't worry about your garden. We're not here to trample. Your head woman has asked us to defeat the monstrosities on the other side of the island. The wolf monstrosity killed my wife. Will you send a few of them to help for me? Your wife will be avenged. It's about time that someone avenged her. Without her, the fields are that much harder to keep healthy. Things will be better for you once we've killed the beast. Before I go, is there anything you can tell me about the island outside of the village walls? Be careful when you leave the village. There are monsters everywhere on this island. I see. Probably some cursed lycanthropy thing. Gatekeeper. So I guess we have to go out that way. And then there's a wall here, and let's go trample to his garden. Right. So, Gatekeeper. Go well, friend. May the wolf monsters be like blades of grass before your scythe. When you come back to the village, I will be here to greet you. Okay, so we can head on out. Okay, a bit left to do here on this map, so let's get that out of the way. So there's a wall within or something. How do I get here? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, we can at least get here. Alright. So that was a dead end. And this is the north of the map.
You must gather your party before
where we
venturing
can
forth.
travel to someplace. Okay, it doesn't actually show us the map as such. So let's
If none are
just
better.
head back. And we got into a different spot, and there
If
is
none are better,
something here. Belladonna flowers. So grab those. Commoner standing out in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know you. You are a stranger.
Alright. You took some flowers and you're encumbered. Really? Is that what we're looking at? That seems to be what we're looking at. And they weigh like a 1 each. Huh. Is it shift click, right? Shift right click or something? No. There you are. So let's take 6 of those and put them, say, here. Anything around here new? The commoner sitting about. More flower thingies. More flower thingies. Okay, can't really get here on, well, oh yes we can, okay. Good walk across. So, this place, can we get in here? We are indeed walking in this way, alright. Okay, and got to the wall, and then you go all the way around. Alright, I think I'll just interrupt the people and head back north and get to the next part of this island again. Khalid, you are with us. Good, good, good. Alright, so.
I can but try.
Wolves, dire wolves. We should be able to handle that by ourselves.
Time for a
Yes.
bit of the rock and tumble.
And I should probably look at to change it back to mundane arrows and slingstones for a while here. I actually don't have any, and I don't think we have any mundane slingstones either, unless they are in the inventory already. So Bastard Sword +1. No one really uses the Bastard Sword, so that one could just be sold. A ring. Discipliner. Intelligence and Wisdom scores are set to 3, may only be removed with a remove curse spell. I see. Let's not do that, just get rid of you. And a large shield. Fallen Stars +1. Armor class +2, extra +5 versus missile attacks. So the top 3 characters here, what do you have? Shield +2, so let's not equip that one. Medium shield +1, this one will definitely be better. And you have a medium shield +1, alright. And do we have any spells left to identify with? No, we don't. Excellent. Well, not excellent, but
You have need of me?
we're done with that for now. Head on this way. Have a look at what we can see. We can just see a dead end. That is what we'll see. We're going up the coast or following the edge of the map. Let's go around the edges of the map and work our way in towards the center. That is a lot of wolves. They're not the toughest ones, it looks like. They're beating out the toughest ones. 65 experience points.
What you want?
I want you to just attack with your sword. Don't need to waste magical arrows on these guys.
For the fallen! Give us victory!
Alright, one sleeping wolf left. There we go.
I am gone.
I can but try.
Loots from these wolves. It looks like new. Another dead end. Another dead end. So follow this mountain ridge up north. This over here, it's cut in a tower with some cannons on it. So a defense platform of some sort.
Salutations.
Okay, someone greets us here. Oh, please help me. They killed poor Jondal. Who killed Jondal? If this Jondal's dead, then he was weak and should never have been born. I will help you, fair maiden. Show me where the attack took place. They are this way. Please kill them. I'm so frightened. Which is this way. Jondal's murder. Kira Jondal, I have brought you a feast. I see. We are the problem here. Jondal is one of them and she led us into an ambush. Wolfware and Jondal.
Yep, I've
Damage.
done had enough.
Okay. Okay.
Nature's
You are
servant,
taking
good as
damage as
done.
well. We have another here for now. Okay. Use again. Good.
Can I?
And healing spells. Coming along here. stuff to build a house or something. It looks like, but didn't really finish. The foundation had thingy, and then nothing.
If
Right,
none
healing's
are
almost
better,
done. There's a house here. Let's head on in.
You're not figments, are you? I'm
Okay.
not wasting any more time talking to figments.
Dradel, can it be after so long? By Saloon's blade, I'm saved. Saved, do you need assistance, sir? Assistance, I need to get off this cursed island. May I ask who you are? I will be glad to help as soon as I can find my own way off the island. Let's do that. You don't have a boat? How in the nine hells did you get here? We came by boat, but were shipwrecked by seemingly all too frequent storms near this island. Perhaps you should tell me who you are. We flew on our pet crystal dragon. Nice. Forgive me, I have not had guests for several centuries. I am Dradel, a mage and recent convert to the Church of Saloon. I was the guide for Baldurian's brave adventures to Anchorome and beyond. That was long ago. I've lived here for countless years, alone, except the occasional skirmishes with the deceased ones. They haven't attacked me for some time. They fear me, it seems, but the younger ones refuse to learn the lessons of their fathers. Periodically, I believe it to be every generation or so, they will attack and learn the lessons that those who came before have already learned. I no longer have a taste for battle, but they are abominations not fit for this world. I suspect that they can even be cured of the condition. I write my theories on the diary that I keep. It seems to help me remain balanced among this horror. Do you mean to say that you sailed with the Baldurian? My employer would very interested to meet you. Would be very interested to meet you. He would like to know what happened. What is this disease that you speak of? Is this what killed Baldurian? Sorry, I'm not here. No, let's go with number one here. We sailed for Anchorome, 200 strong. We returned with half our brethren dead on the golden larch shores, but Baldurian was ever a successful adventurer. He wrested a king's ransom in treasure from the cursed lord of Anchorome. Before we were forced back to the ship and expelled from their shores, the cursed lord's power haunts me still. Those monstrosities out there are product of our travels. That was a bitter wind that carried us homeward, and we reveled not in our newfound wealth. We came upon this island quite by accident and stopped to renew our dwindling supply of fresh water. I led the landing party while Baldurian set the remaining crew to repairing the sails and fishing for fresh food. My party was hardly out of earshot when the curse struck. The blood still stained my robes. Outward man, what happened? Excuse me for interrupting, but your robes seem to be perfectly clean to be. Or perhaps using a bib will help you avoid those ugly stains, unsightly stains. Outward man, what happened? They changed, of course. It was so sudden. We were speaking about what we intended to do when we arrived home. Galen died first, his throat torn open by one of the changed men. I couldn't tell who killed him, of course, since they were unrecognizable in their changed forms. I reached for my wand and I carried my robes, but the abominations moved too quickly. Of the 10 sailors in my party, 7 were like lycanthropes. We had no chance. 2 of them leaped on me even while others feasted on the bodies of my other sailors. I cast lightning with my wand and killed one of the shapeshifters. The other wolf hit me with a great force. I was thrown back against the tree and I knew no more. So why are you alive? I awoke in the dark several hours later. At first I believed I was dead, but when I tried to rise, the pain in my head dispelled that myth. There was blood everywhere, so much blood. The blood of the lycanthrope that I killed lay several feet away, draped over Galen's ravished corpse. I reached at the sight of my friend so cruelly killed. I cast one of the few spells I had, invisibility, wagering that if any lycanthrope caught scent of me, they would believe that they were smelling nothing more than a corpse. I crawled painfully back to the beach. The ship was half sunk in the surf, a huge hole in her side, as if a giant had pushed through her in rage. There was a smoldering fire on the deck. In that sickly light I could see the bodies of the ship's crew, gutted and hung on the rigging like so much meat. Sickened in all despair, I crawled back into the woods. Right, so if the entire crew gets killed, whom are the villagers then descended from? So some must have survived, more than some even. Dawn arrived and I came upon this ancient village. This hut was sunk in the sandy soil, and I crawled inside to hide and barred the way behind me with my final spell. After a short and fretful sleep, I managed to find where the hut had broken through into this cave. At this point, I have survived on this freshwater steam and a particular sightless fish that lives in the calm pools below. In these 300 years, I have found some favor with Selûne. She has granted me a few spells and wards to protect my precarious home. I haven't left these caves for many years, and I haven't the power to defend myself for long. Mayhaps you could remedy that. I will be glad to help. Truly, I am in your debt. The lycanthrope's lair is in Baldurian's ship. My spellbook lies within. With it, I am a powerful mage. Without it, I am a pauper that stands before you. These few words I cast are gifts of pity from Selûne. I have turned to the goddess in my fear and solitude. Perhaps my lengthy imprisonment is but a penance, so that I might become worthy of the goddess. I digress. With my spellbook retrieved, I may be able to discover a way off the island. If you go and destroy the lycanthrope's lair, I would ask that you find my book. Where may this book be found? In the ship? Alright. My spellbook is in a chest in my cabin. The cabin is next to Baldurian's on the level just below the decks. Please hurry back with it. My amulet. This amulet is all that I can offer you as protection against the lycanthropes should you need to rest. I hope that my humble abode will serve you well.
I am proud to
So
stand
gained
among
an
such
item.
strong warriors.
Wolfsbane Charm. Taco +2 versus lycanthropes, and damage +2 versus lycanthropes. Do you have a charm here? You don't, so that's sort of obvious where you're going.
You have need of me?
Right.
I'll do
This
my
one,
best.
is it open? It's locked. Khalid, you're encumbered again. Really? One plant? One plant? Should be anything of interest here, right? Okay, recipes and stuff like that. Alright. We're heading back out. And I actually think I will take a break here.
I can, but
And
try.
carry on exploring here in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.